Hello and welcome back to my channel. Let me wish you all a very happy Women's Day, guys. This is not only for the ladies who are watching this video right now. Let's cheers to the male members of our life who has always been our support and who always got our back and always supported us to follow our dreams. And we could only celebrate a full-fledged Women's Day as a team, right? So happy Women's Day to all my viewers. And now let me start my today's video. Today I have got a topic which I guess that many of you were looking forward to. Since the time we got Kiara. Say hi Kiara. Hello guys. Kiara is today 68 days old. She is, and she is a very playful naughty cutie pie. So many of you are messaging me that you guys wanna get a puppy home, but you guys are a little confused at what are the things you should arrange, how to go about it, whether you'll be able to take care of them or not. So that's what I thought, that let's make a video to help all of you. Instead of giving you answers one by one, let's make a full-fledged video where I'll be sharing with you all the things which you need to remember before you get a puppy home. For better understanding, I will divide this entire topic into two parts. First are the things which you need to buy before you get a puppy home, and second are the things you need to remember and arrange before you get a puppy home. First is their food. So the person or the place you are getting your puppy from, be in touch with them and ask them that which is the food the puppy is currently having, and don't just change that food until or unless they're eating something very unhealthy. Let the puppy continue with the same food for a few days, and since the time you visit your vet or your vet suggests you to switch the food, don't change the food, because when you get a puppy out of their pack and away from their mother, they already are in a pressure situation. They are already facing a change. They are already trying to cope up with humans. It's always best to stick on to the things which they are habituated with as long as you can, especially when it comes to food. Since this video will be watched mostly by Indian viewers, so there is a very important thing which I would like to mention, that when you get a puppy, most of the time you would come to know that the puppy has been fed with Cerelac, or just after they stopped having their mother's breast milk. But let me tell you one thing, that Cerelac is not meant to be fed to puppies. Puppies and dogs, they need animal protein. That's the reason the dog food are the best one to feed your puppy, and the dog foods are formulated in that way so that they get the protein, their calcium, nutrition, everything which they need in this puppy phase to grow. In case the puppy you get is habituated having Cerelac, don't just switch it all of a sudden. Consult a vet and switch to the food which he recommends, which is best for your puppy's growth. But also keep the Cerelac at least for a time or two as a part of their diet. You can take them off from that habit slowly, but not all of a sudden. So in that way your puppy will get all the needed nutrition, and also they will not feel very strange all of a sudden. This point will automatically take us to the next thing, essential thing which you have to buy is their food and water bowl. Buy ample number of bowls, and I would suggest buy steel bowls, not the plastic ones. Those are not recommended. Since you have a puppy, you have to feed them 4 to 5 times a day, and having good number of resources will help you to serve your puppy in a freshly clean washed bowl every time. Also keep the source of fresh water always on for your puppy. The next essential thing which you should buy if you are a first time pet parent and getting your first puppy home is a crate or a baby gates or a boundaries, whatever you call it, so that you limit your puppy's freedom to a certain extent, because your puppy, they are very small. They don't need a lot of space. They don't need your entire house to roam around, because they are in a new place and they are gonna live with humans. So they need to learn that where they are supposed to sleep, where they are supposed to eat, and where they are supposed to pee and poop. If you keep their access limited to a certain place or a certain corner of your house, that will definitely make the house training easier for your puppy. When we got Flurry, if you are watching me for the first time, Flurry is my 4 years old baby who is enjoying her nap right now, so I'm not disturbing her. If you follow my other vlogs, you would be able to see both of them together. When we got Flurry, we got her a 24-inch big crate where she used to spend very less time, but in case there is an emergency, like we are cleaning the house, or one of us is going to take the shower and the other one is absent in the house, we have to keep the puppy safe. We cannot let the puppy roam around the house and cannot risk the puppy's safety. So that time we used to keep her busy with toys and treats inside that crate. So that's how we trained Flurry. But in time of Kiara, since it was a surprise gift from my husband, we did not get that much time to arrange this many things. So Kiara came and she on day one she got the access to the entire house, so there was no point putting her inside the crate later on. That's why we didn't go for a crate this time. But what we did, we kept Kiara's access limited to our living room, since we live in an apartment, and we keep the bedroom closed the entire day until or unless we are there. She is not allowed. The bedroom she comes during the afternoon and the night to get sleep. That's it. The next essential thing you should be ready with before you get your puppy home is a leash and a collar. That will give you always a better control when you are taking your puppy out for a walk. If you're training your puppy to pee or poop outside, maybe that is in your backyard or your balcony, so that will give you a better control on the puppy, and it will also be easier for the puppy to understand your command. The next essential thing are toys. There are two types of toys you should buy. If you are a first time pet parent, you can ask help from the pet shop owner or the people who work there. There are two types of toys. One is chew toys, the other one is interactive toy. So the chew toys are the kind of thing which they love to chew on, like hard bones or the something which has a very bumpy surface which they like to chew on. Since the new puppies are always irritated with their teething issue, they want to bite on things. So the chew toys are the ones with which you can keep your puppy busy when you are busy, you are not playing with them. And the next thing is the interactive toy. So the interactive toys are the type of toys like rope or the fetching toys which you could play with your puppy, and you could make them understand many different commands like sit down, run, fetch, jump, using those interactive toys. So never left your puppy alone with those interactive toys, because they are the very special toys. They should know that they can only play with when you are with them, and that is the sort of interaction between you and the puppy, because the puppies, they don't understand human language. They try to get your command by your body language, by your tone of voice, by your actions. The more you play with your puppy with these interactive toys, the better will be the understanding between you and your puppy. The toys you buy, always keep some in your stock. Don't just give them all at a time. The small puppies, they get bored very easily, so keep some in your stock. Let them get bored with the existing ones, and then keep taking one by one out from your stock. So this is one chew toy I have in my stock for Kiara, which is still new. It has a bone. It also has a gripping portion where she can chew on. So this is a chew toy, and this is an interactive toy which I have. This is a treat ball. You can put their treats inside, and the moment they start playing with this ball, the treats will start coming out. So the more they shake this ball, the more treats will come out. So that's how this is an interactive toy which could keep them busy and which could make them mentally tired. While you are playing with them, give them the toys which will keep them busy mentally. A mentally tired puppy is always a happy puppy. Puppies will never be tired playing fetch. The more you play, the more their energy level will boost up. But toys like this, which keeps them busy mentally, makes them tired very easily. They get a good sleep and you get some peace of mind. Another essential thing to buy is towel. Please buy as many as towel as possible. They can get dirty very easily. It's not always possible for you, or it is not even recommended to give them shower every time they get dirty. Keep good amount of a fresh clean towel in stock, so that every time they get dirty, you can clean them up. Next thing, a good cozy bed where your puppy can rest, where your puppy can sleep, where your puppy can sit and play. Never give a puppy more than the space they need, because if you give them a big bed, there is a chance that they will sleep on one side and they will use the other side as their washroom, and that we do not want, right? Considering the size of your puppy, buy a bed which is big enough to accommodate them. And in case you are worried what to do with that small bed when they grow up, they are no more fitted in that bed, you can still donate it to the shelters, you can still donate it to the people who foster many dogs, many strays, many abandoned dogs. So there is always an option, and who knows, maybe that unused bed will motivate you to get another puppy home. Another important thing which I would not call essential, that you can even buy after you get them home, is a good shampoo. If you already have some friends who are a pet parent for many years and they suggest you a good puppy shampoo, or you can buy one, or you can also wait till the time you make your first vet visit, and you can ask your vet that which shampoo to go with for your puppy. And nowadays all the vets approve giving bath to your puppy. There was a myth that you should not give your dog a shower until or unless they become 3 months old or 6 months old, but that's not practically possible. Ask me, I have 2 Shih Tzus home, and the same thing what happened with Flurry happening with Kiara. Every time Kiara pees, she steps on that pee and she walks away. So using that shampoo, you could give your puppy a comfortable shower, especially during the summer. It is very important, and you can keep them healthy and happy. There is one more thing which is important if you are gonna train your puppy to pee inside the house, that is the pee pad. Please do not use newspaper or plastics. They are not hygienic, they are not recommended because they cannot absorb the pee. Your house might stink after 2 or 3 days. These things might come handy, but they are not recommended for long run. If you go online, you would find many pee pads available which comes with a certain odor which attracts the puppy to eliminate themselves, so that you can use in one single corner of the house or 2-3 corners of the house. You can also keep that inside your washroom. Also you can keep that in your utility area, on your backyard, on your patio, where you know that your puppy can have access, but which is safe and secure enough for a new puppy. I have touched all the things which you need to buy. Now let me move on to the next part, which are the things you need to remember before you get a puppy home. So before you get a puppy home, you need to make your home dog safe. That means you need to keep all the electrical equipments out of their reach. You need to keep all the electrical points safe and secure so that your puppy does not end up doing any accidents. In case you live in an apartment like us and you have really open balconies, you have to be very careful. Keep your balcony doors closed all the time. Keep your apartment door closed all the time. Keep your bathroom doors locked all the time. And in my house presently for Kiara, it's a strict rule that Kiara is not allowed in the balcony when we are not there, but Kiara does not understand that, so we have to keep the doors closed at all times. Also, if you live in a house and you have a big backyard or patio which has some escape route, the puppies, they don't understand. They love freedom, they love to roam around, they love to explore, because every time they explore, they get to know something new about this planet. So you have to be very careful. Keep all the escape route closed when you have a small puppy home. Also the bathroom doors, why I mentioned, because if it's windy, you are not home, your puppy could get hurt very badly in case they are trying to enter or coming outside of the bathroom. Keep the door closed or the stoppers on all time. Next thing is the garbage cans and the trash cans. Puppies love to get dirty, they love to play with things they are not allowed to. In case the things which you don't generally give them access to, they are very curious about those things, and they are tend to explore those things if they find a single chance when you are less attentive. So keep all the trash cans and garbage bins out of their reach, because getting dirty is not only the one single point which I'm mentioning here. If they get dirty, you can clean them up, but if they eat something foul, that might cause them serious health issues which we do not want. So keep the trash bins and the garbage can out of their reach. Last but not the least important point which I'm mentioning here is patience. Getting a new puppy home definitely need a lot of patience. So you have to be prepared. They are not humans, they don't understand your language. So don't get carried away by the thought that my friend, he has a golden retriever puppy and that puppy has learned 3-4 commands in just 3 months, and my puppy, I have a Shih Tzu puppy, I have a Lhasa puppy, but Mine one doesn't know how to sit. Mine one doesn't even know how to respond when I call them by their name. And all dogs are different, so you have to accept them just the way they are. What is in your hand is to train them, to keep them happy, to make them better every day. And dogs, they never wanna disappoint their humans. So once they understand your love, they're definitely gonna follow your instructions. To be hopeful and do not lose your patience. One more important point I would like to mention here: please decide on a vet to whom you are gonna take your puppy to. Consult with your friends or other friends who have dogs, and if they suggest you good vets, or do some online research, find out the reviews about the vets. You can go through the number of years of experience they have, and you can make your choice based on that. Once you get a puppy home, it is very important to get the puppy checked by your vet, that whether everything is okay or not, whether the puppy is completely healthy or not. If not, then you are not going back to the person you got your puppy from to give it back. Definitely not. But for your understanding that what you need to do to make the puppy's health better. So that's what is very important. Also, new puppies need deworming, vaccinations. So for all these details, you need to have a vet ready, where you will take your puppy in first 2 or 3 days after getting them home. So that is one more important point. So these are the very basic, simple things which are very crucial and important to do if you are planning to become a new pet parent. So be ready for the new phase, and I am always there to help. In case you have any questions, put that in the comment section below. I will reply to you guys. You can also get in touch with me on my Insta and Facebook pages. IDs are given in the description box. And in case you have liked watching this video, hit the like button, share this video with your friends who are planning to get a puppy too. If you are watching me for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload new videos. Take care guys. We'll see you really soon in my next vlog. Till then, stay happy. Bye. Bye guys. Bye.